All right, welcome to Get Real with Rick Dancer. And we even got music tonight. You guys, we are, tonight, our March Madness series continues. We have directions up on the top, how you can nominate someone to win one of 10 $100 gift cards we're giving out at the end of the month. And one of our restaurants is Craig's Lucky Lager. Now, that used to be the River Stop. And he recently took it over in October, and they're remodeling. So we're out here in Waterville. They took over the whole back space there. It used to just be a little, a restaurant in the front, and that's still here. They have some outside seating, and then they're redoing this bar. And you have got to see what this is. So this is one of the places that you can win. And so now, you guys, it's under construction, but I talked them into letting us come out here. So the bar's over here. That's going to be all different, but look at this room, and it's got all wood in here. And check this out. So this is the bar. They're going to have live music in here, bands. You guys, this is so cool. So look at that. That's the new Craig's Lucky Lager. Oh yeah, you're coming on now. You guys want to see this, don't you? I know. They even got a stage. So this is a stage from Diablo's, right, Craig? Yeah, Diablo's. Used to be at Diablo's in Eugene. Now it's here. Big mirror in the back, big, huge screens. They put soundproofing in here so you'll be able to hear yourself talk when there's music going on. And look how big this is. And the restaurant is still under construction, so I'm not going to take you in there because you can't. It's just a mess. But it'll be ready by April 1st is when they're opening. And again, if you guys want to nominate someone to win one of the $100 gift cards, go to rickdancer.com, hit contests, and everything's right there. But we're going to talk to, one of the guys is very familiar, Derek. He was on our show recently, too. And so he's a professional. And then Craig has been in the restaurant business for a long time. I'm going to turn this around. There we go. There we are, Derek.
Hello.
And there's Craig.
Hello.
So, Craig, talk to me first. Why you already own? Tell them what you already own.
I own the Gridiron Grill and Tap House in Springfield at 28th and Main. It used to be the OK Tavern. And I also have just recently acquired the Timeout Tavern, which will undergo reservations.
We'll take reservations. Yeah.
We'll undergo all the renovations in there gradually as we go. But here we just wanted to do as much as we could while we were shut down by the governor, and make sure that we have a great grand opening to get the most people out here to see what's going on here and what we're trying to do and accomplish, and bring back the Lucky Lager for the community.
Because this used to be the Lucky Lager. People would come up to me, and so you just put your name in front of it, but everything else, this is where people up the river come to have dinner, drink, have breakfast.
Yes.
You have famous breakfasts.
Yes, and we end up having, I totally underestimated the food quality that we had at Gridiron. So basically what we've done here, which is Marcia, our kitchen manager, who's excellent with what we've accomplished at the Gridiron, and just the word of mouth, and she used to work up here before, we've completely taken this place literally in one weekend that we were open, and we tripled it just in one weekend, the opening weekend. And it wasn't like this huge grand opening, like everybody's excited. Everyone just knew that we were going to be open, and then they're here to catch up. So that's the sense of community around here, is everyone wanted to catch up with everybody. You had the fires, everything else going on, things were shut down, and with all the COVID stuff going on, really it just became it's just a community venue that in the mornings they could come here and catch up. Throughout the day, you hear the old timers coming in with their grandchildren. They're bringing up the subject of the Lucky Lager. I'm sitting there eating breakfast or something, and I hear them bring it up. Then they don't realize that that's really what it's called now. And then they're so excited that we brought back the Lucky Lager.
So this area has needed something like this, because I live out here for a long, long time, and you had no idea.
I really, honestly, my wife and I would come here, and we could see some of the things that were going on with the restaurant as a whole, and to see it not getting utilized or at least by the customers in the area, the people just weren't coming here. And so we knew what needed to be fixed. We fixed it. And as soon as we took it over, it just absolutely just blew up. I mean, it is so big and caught us so off guard that it makes us even more excited for what's to come, and everything that we've been doing, including with the manager Derek at the forefront. Really, he's been a huge help in getting everything launched. Again, the kitchen manager Marcia. I come in here on a Saturday morning, the very first Saturday morning, and we had like 9 kitchen staff in there. I'm like, I don't even want to be in there. Because I knew the moment I even start saying something or doing something, I'm going to have 9 people, I'm going to interrupt them. And it was such unison. It was nice to see just the restaurant sound like a restaurant. You know, you could hear the hum, the excitement, everyone here that's here. You know, again, it's about the community, everyone catching up. You know, a lot of people hadn't seen each other, and now they're seeing each other again. Kids from, you know, people I went to school with, I'm seeing them. They're bringing their families. They all knew it as a Lucky Logger growing up. I worked here when I was 15 years.
You what?
I worked here when I was 15 years old. It was Tina's Lucky Logger at the time. My dad he had been friends with her. It got me my first job, but I had to stay in sports and do good in school. And so I was able to work a couple nights a week, just doing dishes on weekends. And seeing what it used to be back then and then seeing where it had gotten to, it was a huge disappointment for me. And I just knew I had to do something. And then here we are actually doing it. And I knew that the save-all for the entire thing was to bring it back to the Lucky Logger. It became the Lucky Logger in 1979. And then I believe it was the late, like 99 or 2000, it changed to Aunt Ding's. And then, I think 10 years after that, it was the River Stop. So going back to what it originally was is what everybody remembers. And so I want everyone to also remember how busy it was. And that's what I remember. And that's what we're doing. And that's what we've accomplished.
So Derek, you're the manager. And you guys may recognize Derek because he was on our show, a brave man, a few weeks ago, talking about issues of racism and stuff. So what do you have planned for this place? I mean, already the renovation is, I'm giving you like a 5-star on that, you know? I mean, it looks good.
Appreciate it. We're just getting started. Well, we're hoping to be busy, and we're going to use this room here to hopefully get some live acts in the future. You know, a restaurant speaks for itself. Marsha Thompson has just the greatest food coming out of there. And even her mom comes in here twice a week, Linda Thompson, and just bakes the most incredible pies, you know, fresh pies, you know, you can get here. Because they're made right around the corner in the baking room. And so, hey, Linda. And the people that work here, you know, the best thing about this place, Rick, the people who work here love working here. And they love being here. So it makes it easier for it to run because nobody's walking around miserable. They're happy. And so we work together. You know, the guests coming here, they love it. And so that makes me want to please them more because it's such just a good feeling in here.
What kind of food, local beer, all that kind of stuff? I'm talking about now. I'm sorry. I'm getting down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah. Got it. So
what kind of beer do you have? What kind of food are you famous for?
We've got our breakfast, man, for sure. We've got just country fried steak. We've got I can go on about breakfast. We've got great lunch specials, dinner specials. Like I said, homemade pies. We rotate our beers out. We always have the Bud Light, you know, the regular domestic. But we have Chain Breaker. I mean, we have Point Breaker. By Pelican, we have Boneyard, RPM, but we rotate out Hot Valley, Deschutes. We rotate beers out. You know, we have Strawberry Magic by Cider Boys. We have bottled beers, Heineken. We have any beer that any other bar has pretty much, and we can get it.
So, what do you guys want this place to be? Like the neighborhood bar. You know, what's kind of when you do this at other places? What are you looking for, Craig?
For the most part, we want to try to. Our main focus was the restaurant, just bringing back the Lucky Logger. Then with the bar, which is Henry's Bar, it's two in the same, but it's called Craig's Lucky Logger and Henry's Bar. And we're just trying to, one, bring back the restaurant, two, the bar being Henry's Bar, which is my wife's maiden name. And we're trying to keep the two separate so that we can start building the bar by itself, which with the venue option and with the banquet room, people could rent out this side, or we could do an event, or again with the bands, which we hope we could do, you know, not frequently, but you know, maybe once every few months.
Right,
or
depending on the
once or
interest,
twice.
and but
Yeah.
it's a place to gather, and people can come in and actually hang out.
Oh yeah, we'll have the pool tables fired back up. Everyone's been enjoying the pool tables.
Yeah, we have bingo on Wednesday nights.
Bingo on Wednesday nights will be back. Jam night will be a regular thing.
Sunday nights.
And the jam night, those.
What's jam night?
So that's the blues. It's blues. Right?
We have some
it's
yeah,
all
it's blues.
It's all blues.
Pretty much blues. The locals come here. They bring their own equipment. They'll hook up and they'll play all night. And it's a great crowd and a great time in here, man.
And that's on every Sunday night.
And they love it. They're passionate about their instruments and their music, and we love having them. And they have a great place to play now. We vamped it up for them.
So you guys, again, the restaurant's still under construction, but I want you to see behind me. Look at this. So the tables are there, but big mirror on the back, a stage. Really, you guys, it just looks so good.
Brand
I walked
new floors.
in, brand new floors. I've been showing those floors. I've been so excited to see the inside of this. I've been driving by going, I should peek in the windows, but I thought that was kind of tacky. But I'm kind of tacky. So again, you guys, this is one of the 10 gift cards. There's 2 actually of the 10 gift cards we're giving away. Rogers Gardens gave us $1,000 to help 5 restaurants, and the 5 restaurants are going to turn those around and give a $100 gift card, 2 of them, to people out there that you nominate. So you go to I can't remember my website, rickdancer.com, and there's a contest page on there. You hit it, and it'll tell you all of our sponsors who are involved, and also it'll tell you which restaurants are involved. And then on the 5th of April, we'll announce the winner. And this place is opening. Your grand opening is when?
Next Thursday, April 1st.
So that's not a joke. Somebody already asked me that. So it's not April Fool's.
No.
Somebody said, "Is it really? Is it, or are you just fooling?"
And at 6 a.m. We're open every day at 6 a.m.
And how late do you stay open?
So right now the mandate says 11 p.m. So the bar itself will open about 9, but it depends on if people show up, then Derek will make accommodations and try to be open earlier. But the restaurant will always open at 6 a.m. no matter what.
Okay. So you're pretty excited?
Absolutely.
We are very excited. We have a lot to still do, but we'll get it done. And we just try to make this the best bar for the people in this community, man. That's what we're trying to do.
So is it kind of fun for you, Craig, since you wash dishes here like that? Now you're, I mean, you know what I mean? That's that's a long time ago, and you're now a camp cricker. He actually is now one of us. So he has moved out to the creek. So he is a true camp cricker, and that means you'll be very successful out here.
Yeah, actually, I used to live out on Dearhorn. I went to Waterville Elementary, so I've gone through the Thurston Middle and Thurston High School. So does my wife, and so we know a lot of people up here. We grew up here, so it's really close to us. And that's why we decided that we wanted to take it over. And it was the only way that my wife would allow me to take it over was if we partnered up. And, we both were able to participate in what's going on and the decisions that we were doing with the bar.
All right. Anything else you need to tell me?
No, thank you.
Just show up,
We'll
huh?
see you next week, Thursday.
Okay, guys. Now, again, I forgot to tell you, our show is sponsored by CrisDental, Family Dentistry. Michael Bratlin, he loves to have the Monday night show, and he's sponsoring the one here at Craig's Lucky Lager. And on Wednesday, we're going to be at the Twisted River Saloon, which is also in our contest. And we've got shows all week long. Tomorrow, we're with the Boy Scouts. And then on Thursday, OSHA has this new idea that they would like to keep some of the mandates, make them permanent. So I'm getting a lot of emails from a lot of you telling me that is not acceptable. Well, you can't just tell me. I'm going to have an expert on the show who's going to explain to you what that means exactly and what you can do to get the word to OSHA that you either approve of that or you don't approve of that. But that's coming up on Thursday. I've had 5 emails just in the last 2 hours of people saying, do you hear about this? Do you know this is going on? But you got to be involved because otherwise it's going to happen. So again, I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour here real fast, and I want you to get on that thing. But look at, because I got to show you the wood. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Hold on, I'm going to show you again. So there's the stage. This is such a great place. I can just imagine. And you guys, I mean, just look at the floors, because they put a lot of work into those floors. And then you come up here. And again, it's under construction, so that's why there's still a mess here. But we're going to have wood in here. And the bar will be up here. And then through that door, around the corner, there's a huge restaurant in there too as well. So they're still in progress working, but we'll open on April 1st. And be sure and get your name in, or the name of someone you want to win one of $200 one of the $100 gift cards here. And again, we want to thank Michael Bratlin, Dr. Michael Bratlin at CrisDental. If you're looking for a new dentist, I highly recommend him. He's my dentist. And if you like what we do on our show, we can't do it without our sponsors. So again, tomorrow night, we'll be at the Boy Scouts of America at 6 o'clock, special time. Then on Wednesday, we'll be at the Twisted River Saloon at 5. And on Thursday, we'll be talking about OSHA and the new permanent mandates proposal, and we'll be doing that at 5 o'clock. All right, one thing you guys can do for me is Facebook's been kind of weird, and so I need you to help me share this. So share this just directly on your page, and other people will see it, and that helps us a ton. All right, we will talk to you later. I'm so excited. This is going to be my new hangout. If you want to find Kathy and me, we'll be here on Friday nights. But we will be here on April 1st. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Live from the Craig's Lucky Logger in Waterville, Oregon, I'm Rick Dancer.